This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Pulls it in. It's Jefferson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! A quick spin move. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Volunteers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Marshall.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To throw, it's Williams. Throws it to the right. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the second down incompletion, I have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's James. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Punt team ready to boot it away. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball in the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Dropping back, it's Knight. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. And here's the toss play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tight end makes the grab. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. It's 3rd down for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see if it didn't come up with this time. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Gonna run it. It's Young. Look out. Room to run here. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. A play action, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. What a catch. Ends up off the deflection. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That quarterback put a little bit more on that football. I thought it was going to get in there, but give credit to the defense for getting a hand on the ball with the presence of mind by the offense to come up with a completion.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. To the air, it's Williams. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Breaking free at the 35. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs, you get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Brings up second down.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. He dumps it off to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to settle out and bring the pressure.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to throw. It's Knight. It's a quick grab. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And on the carry, he's heading left. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Scanning the field. It's Knight. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
And the Vols getting set on 1st and 10. He's got room to run. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
And the Volunteers looking to cash in this red zone trip.
One back, baby, one back.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Vols line it up with first and goal.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Second down and goal upcoming. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. Well, he slowed the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. Man, did they make that look easy.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Breaks into open space. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Let's see what the call is. Here's a direct snap. He's past the marker and still going. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. It seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
Here's the handoff. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the tailback's got it again. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Young. He's brought down out at the 46.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The DB's right near the line now showing press coverage. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Set up. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Williams. It's an out route. The catch made. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. And at first down, right back to the running game. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Caught by the receiver. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
When the defense sits back in a zone coverage, good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
Automatic in the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. The back's got it. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Dropping back, it's Knight. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. On the run here. Let's it go. Oh, and another incompletion.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Direct snap. Runs through the defender. Middle's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Vols will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. He can't stop him. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down. And
at first down, they go right back to him. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Important second down play coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Notre Dame comes along quickly. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Grab down the middle. It's Fleming. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get...
Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they jump on top here in the second half. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. It's a run to the left. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
This is a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Bring it down to the 38. That's good enough for a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Knight. He'll try a pass here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. They're going to run it. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Volunteers bring their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is that offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have. But you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking to pass. It's Williams. Lets it fly to the wideout. It is intercepted. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Suddenly, off the interception, it's first and goal for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. And it's a throwaway. It's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5.
This defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
The BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll hand it off. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays becoming important as they try to avoid hurting one. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Takes a deep shot down the middle. It's intercepted. Right across his body. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
They bring it down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Volunteers are in the red zone now. There's the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking downfield. It's Knight. Makes the grab. Can you get there? Touchdown, Volunteers. Great catch and run for 6. And they get set now to try the PAT.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him, you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And one final play before the end of the quarter. On the ground, it's Marshall. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Sticking with the running game. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run it here. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. At the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone to begin the drive at the 25. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Scanning the field. It's Knight. Looking to scramble. Catch made on the right side. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense getting set, second down play here. They're going to run it here. Breaks free. Has the first down and more. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game, because that was a big-time game.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And the same runner's got it again. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Could take it all the way. Inside the 20.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. He's going to hand this off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it near the end zone.
Chris, was the last time you saw a tight end who can lay out like that and make a play?
And it's a wildcat look here to try to convert on 3rd down. Direct snap. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
And it's a direct snap. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They'll come out in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Defense is hanging tough here. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. So here we go, 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. It's a fumble short of the goal line. The offense recovers the fumble with the clock winding down. That would have been a crucial turnover.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
No field goal try here. They're going to try to break the tie with a touchdown in the final quarter. This crowd looking for a big 4th down stop. Touchdown, Irish. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
Bringing it out, it's Carter. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Using his legs, it's Baker. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. He lets it rip. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Knight. Caught over the middle. It's Baker. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Vols looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Turns it loose downfield. Oh, what a grab! So the offense retains possession and avoids a catastrophic. coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. To the air. It's Knight. Incomplete. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
And now time for one final play that obviously has to go into the end zone to see if they can tie it up.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete. The final drive comes up empty, and the ball game is over.